just want to say that I appreciate everybody who likes and subscribes. It makes my heart smile, so thank you. Hello, welcome to Clowns Around Town. I'm the owner, Piper, and it is my pleasure to interview you today. What we're going to do is I'm going to ask you a series of questions, and I'm going to upload your information into my database. Now, you can think of me like a manager or an agent. I'll help you book gigs, as they say, and I'll take a small fee, and you will of course be paid, and if you're a good clown, you'll make tips. I'm going to need your headshot for the database. You can stay right where you are. Alright, I'm going to get that developed later, and I'll scan it and upload it. It's very efficient. Alright, so I'm just going to get a bit closer. I have horrible eyesight, as you can tell. Alright, now please tell me the spelling of your human name and your clown name. Alright, thank you very much. And where did you go to clown school? Any clown college? Alright, and is the makeup and or outfit and or hair and or shoes that you're wearing today something that you always wear, or do you change it up? Please tell me everything in your clown wardrobe as well. Alright. And what are your special skills? Juggling, fire axe, perhaps? Balloon animals? Sure, that can be a special skill. And how quickly do you think that you could learn a skill that you're not currently trained in, say, cotton candy making? Alright. Now, of the 3 clown categories, silly, sexy, and scary, where do you find yourself? And relating to the question, how do you feel about working with children? Now, this is something I like to tell everybody who comes through here, regardless of their clown category. Are you familiar with bar and bat mitzvahs? It is a celebration of a child coming of age. However, parents really just want their children to remain their little children forever, so they think getting a clown is a brilliant idea for the party. And here at Clowns Around Town, we're not one to turn down a party. However, 13-year-olds can be savage, and if you don't have a special skill like airbrushing names and pretty fonts on t-shirts, you're going to be in for a rough time, and I just want you to know that. Okay? Let's put in here that I gave you the speech. Okay. Now, could you please tell me about your work history? Any circus, carnivals, birthday parties, haunted houses, anything like that? School assemblies, Renaissance festivals, jesters count. Oh, don't worry if you feel the room shaking. It's just my clownly powers. Are you claustrophobic? And would you be interested in carpooling in the company clown car? Alright, and if I run a background check on you, does that make you nervous? Okay, and can you tell me why the chicken crossed the road? Do you have any magic skills? Aerial arts? Alright, and have you ever worked a funeral before as a clown? It is tricky to navigate, particularly in cases where the deceased has requested the clown from their will, has arranged it with us previously. You'd be surprised how often it happens, and it's kind of usually their final prank to their loved ones. I myself attended once out of curiosity to see how it would be received. Not well, but maybe you could do a better job. Could you tell me how you would handle that situation? And I just like to see what kind of person I'm dealing with. Do you put ranch on pizza? It tells me a lot about a person. Alright, and I need your contact information, please. Let's start with your phone number. And email address. And mailing address. Fantastic. And we'll get you all set up with your tax documentation next time you come in. Make sure you bring your correct forms of identification. Yes, we are legit. Can you be trusted around helium? Nitrous? Do you understand the significance of Vago? Alright, I'm going to throw out a scenario and I want you to tell me how you would respond to it, okay? You are at a 7-year-old's birthday party. Her parents are divorcing in front of her and all of her friends. How do you react? First thing that comes to mind. Okay, and can you tell me how far you'd be willing to go in terms of humiliation for the sake of your clown art? And are there any types of parties that you won't do? I will say, if you are Jehovah's Witness, you will have a hard time with this job. Alright, and could I send you to a children's hospital to bring some cheer, or would the children end up doing emotional labor because you would be crying and unable to handle it? Appreciate your honesty. Are you allergic to any ingredients used in cream pies? Okay, what about latex that could be found in a whoopee cushion or the chicken? Now, is there any additional information that you want me to have on file? Great, and do you have any questions for me? You do have my contact information, yes, so feel free to send me an email if anything comes up, or text message, but please don't call me, that gives me anxiety. Thank you for understanding. I appreciate you taking the time to come down here today, and I'll be in touch if any opportunities come this way for you. You know, there are all sorts of clowns around town and all sorts of people who need clowns. So thanks for clowning around. Until next time.